something you can do out of the heavy formation to really get after your opponent is if you're using heavy enough, the play action pass of it can work really well. Now, what happens is you take the left tackle, if you go heavy right, you take the left tackle and you make him the heavy tackle, put him 3.5 feet away from the right tackle with his inside hand down. You take the receiver from a flex position, you put him 4 yards from the sideline with his inside foot up and his outside foot back. The A-back on, if it's a pass, you're going to have him cheat out. He's going to line up shaded on the heavy tackle at a depth of about a yard to a yard and a half behind the heavy tackle. And what's going to happen from here is basically it's going to be a vertical, and a post if the safety's in the middle of the field. But if he's on the play side, you're going to run what's called switch, where the receiver's going to take 3 steps, step at about 15 degrees, and run the skinny post. The A-back's going to take 3 steps, run 45 degrees, run right at the corner, and then wheel up the sideline. The backside receiver's going to run 7 yards and post at 45 degrees. The line is sliding away from the call. They have their gap away. The B-back runs to the guard, flattens out. He'll kick the first threat off the tackle and then off the heavy tackle. And then the A-back will hammer, take 4 diagonal steps, turn up, and he'll block the first threat off the B-back. So what the quarterback's reading is he's going to jump in the A-gap, and then he's going to 5-step drop. He's going to throw the ball to the receiver. Now, if the safety gets over the top of the receiver, then he's going to throw the wheel route. So it's a 1-2 progression on heavy right, triple pass right. So if the safety's on the play side, you run the switch concept. So something you can do out of heavy definitely takes advantage of defenses that don't correctly align to this and people who don't want to take a full man and bring a full man over from the backside to the heavy side, which a lot of high school teams, they just simply slide the safety and they think that's good enough. Well, it's not, because they're outnumbered anyway. That's why we don't spend a lot of time on running plays away from the heavy side, because people don't bring a full man over, and even if they do that, all they did is they matched up numbers. For you to go away from the heavy side, they'd have to bring a man and a half over in a balanced defense to make it unbalanced to force you to go away from that. That's why you don't have to spend a lot of time on that. So here's something you can utilize in 2019. And coaches, I'm currently right now in Pittsburgh. I'm on my way to my next camp in Baltimore County, Maryland. I just came back from Idaho, finished camp yesterday in Idaho. So I'm all over the place, and I've had phone calls today, 2 phone calls today about camps. And if you're interested in hosting a camp this summer, not a lot of time left, and I have very, very few spots available. However, if you're looking to run a camp, give me a call, 570-332-0265, 570-332-0265. We will get the offense installed the right way the first time in a sequential, procedural manner, so your players and coaches can learn it fast and you can immediately apply it and beat your competition by canceling defensive linemen, by reading them instead of blocking them. We'll talk soon.